good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this finds you. Thank you for sharing this practice today. Please subscribe and like if you enjoy my flows. I've said before that I'm new to teaching. I just got my certificate in December last year. So any and all feedback is appreciated. I have a beautiful opening flow planned for us today. It is in honor of Valentine's Day coming up, and whether or not you have someone romantic in your life, also I just want to note how beautiful the light in my kitchen is right now. So beautiful. Also, say hi to Bukowski. He's getting into some plants, one of his favorite activities. I have a beautiful opening flow, kind of centered around opening our chest and our heart and our hips. And whether or not you have someone romantic in your life, this can be a flow centered around opening yourself up for love for yourself, because you deserve that. And it's something that we all struggle with. We tend to all, most of us anyways, give love freely to other people rather than ourselves. And so I invite you to hold that intention for this practice today. Let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose. Today, you can either start with your knees together or your knees wide. I'm going to do wide. Widening your legs kind of just opens you all up to having a little bit of release in your hips. I would also like to clarify that I'm guiding you all and to listen to your body, and that when I cue alignments or any kind of cues, it is just a suggestion, and to listen and really tune in with your body. And this is your practice, and I'm just here helping you hold space. So thank you all so much. Let's go ahead and get started in a easy child's pose. Also, this is Sasha. Hey Sasha. Sasha and Bukowski both love to do yoga when I'm doing yoga. So starting with either your legs together or your knees wide apart, go ahead and come on down to the mat. You can either have your arms straight in front of you or have your arms resting by your side, whatever feels good and comfortable for you. And just go ahead and tune in with your breath. See where you are right now. Where's your breath? How are you feeling? What do you need to do to open yourself up to love? Maybe take this time to set an intention for your practice today. Either using my guide with opening, or maybe you have something in mind that you brought in today. Whatever that may be, go ahead and set one now. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale, let it all go, release. On an inhale, we're going to shift our hips up and find a tabletop position. So our wrists are underneath our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips. And go ahead and find some organic movement here, whether that is shifting your hips side to side, some gentle cat-cows by lifting your gaze, tucking your belly, exhaling, pressing into the ground, puffing up in your shoulder blade, tucking your tailbone. Follow your breath, whatever feels organic and natural for you. What is your body asking for right now? On an inhale, we're going to plant firmly into our right hand. Inhale, our left arm high. And exhale, we're going to thread our left arm underneath our right. Thread the needle. If this feels good and comfortable for you, you can tuck your toes. And go ahead and extend that right arm. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, let it all go. If you chose to extend your right hand, gently slide it back underneath your right shoulder. Inhale, open up, expand. Exhale, set your left arm down. On an inhale, we're going to repeat on the other side. So inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread that needle. Feel free to extend the left arm if you did so on the right side. Whatever is comfortable for you. Notice if you feel different in one side versus the other. Sometimes one side is looser and stronger than the other. Everybody's body is different, so listen to yours. You know what's best. On an inhale, we're going to bring our right hand or our left hand back underneath our left shoulder. And inhale, extend that right arm. Exhale, set it all down. Tuck our toes. Inhale. Exhale, press up and back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Go ahead and pedal out your legs. If it feels good in your shoulders, you can widen your arms. It kind of provides a little bit more space in your shoulders. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, travel to the top of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Let your arms be heavy, let your head be heavy. Breathe. On an inhale, we're going to lift halfway up, flat back. Keep a micro bend in your knees, just to not overextend. Tuck your shoulders, kind of tuck your chin. We're trying to have like a flat, even surface, and we're bending at the hips. Also, tuck your core in. Protect your spine by engaging your core. Exhale, fold. Have a nice bend in your knees to have a release in your lower back if you have a tight lower back. On an inhale, we're going to reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. So inhale, arms reach up high overhead. Exhale, arms down at your side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, we're going to side bend over to the right. So drop your right arm, reach your left arm over. Push that left hip out. You should feel a nice stretch in your side and in your left hip. Really press into your feet. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, other side, left arm drops. Reach with your right arm. Don't collapse in your chest like this. Expand open. Reach. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're going to cactus our arms. And if it feels comfortable for you, you can do a slight back bend and look up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to step back into plank. So remember, we're going to have our wrist underneath our shoulders. We're going to be pressing out through the backs of our feet. Engage our core, suck it in. And press through our palms. On an inhale, shift slightly forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Elbows bend to your ribs, so not out to the side, bend back towards you. Untuck your toes so they're flat on the mat. Have your hands underneath your wrist. And we're going to inhale, slightly lift, little to no weight into the palms. So it's going to be a very small movement. Press really deeply into the backs of your feet. Press tops of your feet. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck our toes, lift up into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to extend our right leg high, hips level. On an exhale, we're going to bring our right knee to our right elbow. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, we're going to twist and bring our knee to our left elbow. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Kind of a cat-like spine. Inhale, lengthen. On an exhale, we're going to open up the hip. So bend that right knee. Press firmly into both of your palms. So you might be dropping into your right palm. Go ahead and press just as equally into the left one. Inhale. We're going to square our hips and send our right foot forward. Runner's lunge. Go ahead and find your footing. And on an inhale, rise on up to Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. On an exhale, we're going to windmill open to Warrior 2, so go ahead and plant that back foot. It's going to be facing the short edge of your mat. Quit eating that cat. I'm going to turn so you guys can see me. So right leg is facing forward, back leg is parallel to the short edge of your mat, and arms to a T. Softly gaze over your front right hands. Hey, sorry. He'll keep doing it if I don't stop him. Inhale. Exhale. Sink a little bit deeper into that leg. Inhale. Flip your right palm. Exhale. Bring on back. Reverse Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse Warrior 2. On an inhale, we're going to come back up to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Straighten that right leg. Hinge forward, reach forward as far as you can go. And take down, triangle. Don't collapse into this shoulder. We're wanting to be wide. Also, don't collapse into this leg. We're wanting to really expand. So however you can find length on both sides of your body. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. On an inhale, we're going to meet into 5-pointed star. So tick up. We're going to have both of our heels in, toes out, and arms extended. Really reach. Find some length in all of your limbs. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to bend our knees, bend our elbows into goddess. So exhale, kind of squat, goddess. Breathe here. Find some movement if that feels good to you. Inhale. 5-pointed star. We're going to recenter our feet just where they are. Our toes are pointing the long edge of our mat. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips, wide leg forward fold. Find some movement, bend into your legs if that feels good to you, or just hang and release. Bending at your knees will still release your lower back, so whatever feels good to you. Inhale, plant your right palm underneath your face and open up to the left side of your mat. Exhale, switch sides. Exhale, fold. On an inhale, we're going to meet in runner's lunge, so rotate back forward to where your right leg is the leg in front. And on an inhale, step back, downward dog. Breathe here. Inhale. Deep exhale, let it all go. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, travel to the top of your mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Feet underneath hips. Hang heavy, breathe here. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, arms at your side, Tadasana, mountain pose. Relax your shoulders back. Relax your jaw. Soften your gaze. Breathe. Inhale. Deep exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, other side. Left arm drops, right arm reaches. Really plant into your feet. You can look up at your palm if that feels comfortable for your neck. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, baby back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, shift forward, bend at the knees, untuck your toes, and inhale up to upward facing dog. In upward facing dog, your knees aren't touching. The only thing touching the ground is your hands and the tops of your feet. You should feel this in your back, low back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open up that hip and bend that left knee. Press firmly into both hands, equal weight. Inhale, square your hips. Exhale, send that left leg through, runner's lunge. Go ahead and find your footing, and when you're ready, on an inhale, lift on up to Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. I guess this is actually crescent lunge. They're very similar. Warrior 1 has my foot down. This is crescent, so it has the heel to turn. So we're doing crescent lunge, actually. Sorry, I'm new. Forgive me. I'll make mistakes. Exhale, Warrior 2. So just check in with your alignment. Your left foot is facing forward. Your back foot, your toes are facing the long edge of your mat. Your shoulders are relaxed and in line with your hips. And your arms are at a T, relaxed, and you're softly gazing over your front fingers. Breathe here. Feel strong in your warrior. Inhale, flip your palm. Exhale, reverse warrior 2. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, two. Straighten that leg, tick forward. Exhale, we're gonna meet in triangle pose. So remember not to collapse. We're trying to lengthen in all of our limbs. Feel free to look up at the ceiling if that feels comfortable for you, or you can gaze down at your feet. See what feels good for you. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Let it all go. Inhale, bend your knee. Come back up to warrior two. We're going to exhale here. And inhale, we're going to meet in 5-pointed star. So toes are pointed at a diagonal. Arms reaching towards the sky. We're making this kind of a fun shooting star. Not really shooting star. There is a shooting star pose, which I'll show you guys eventually. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. Sink your hips. Press your elbows down. And some movement here. Breathe. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, we're going to rotate our feet to face, our toes facing the long edge of the mat. And exhale, wide leg forward fold. Breathe here. Plant our right palm in the center of our mat. We're going to inhale, reach your left arm to the sky, twist. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release. On an inhale, we're going to shift back into a runner's lunge, so rotate forward. Your left leg will be in front. Plant your palms. And we're going to inhale, step our left leg back to meet our right foot. And push our hips up and back, downward facing dog. How are you feeling? Are you feeling more open in any parts of your body? How's your breath? Breathe here. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, travel to the top of your mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. So we are open and ready to shift into Malasana. So have your heels in, feet a little bit wider than hips distance apart, and go ahead and sink down. I like to find a block. You can have it on any kind of setting and place it underneath your hip bones. Nice little yoga squat. Your pelvis is kind of tilted forward to kind of take some of the pressure off of your lower back. So you're not like bending and releasing into it. You're having a straight back. And hands come to heart, and elbows can come into your legs to provide a little bit of support. Breathe here. This is also a fun and good time to practice crow, if that is in your practice, or if you are interested in learning it. This is a good place to kind of shift up into crow. So go ahead and remove your block if you're interested. If not, just stay, hang out where you are. Place your hands in front of you, and you're gonna kind of like lean into your legs. Your knees are gonna be up on your triceps. And what I like to do to get into crow is walk my legs a little bit further in. Come onto my toes. Shift forward and just slowly lift one foot at a time. The key of crows is you're looking forward. So I'm looking at the top of my mat right now. Breathe here. Just have some fun. Practice. It takes time to learn these things, and I really like arm balances and balances in general just because they're fun and you can be light and silly, and you don't have to be perfect at it, and yoga you don't have to be perfect at anyways. It's not about having the perfect posture or asana. It is about showing up and trying. So once you've had a little bit of fun in crow, meet me back into Balasana. And we're going to come on down gently to our seats. Go ahead and widen your legs, have a soft bend into your knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're going to side bend over to the right. So don't collapse into the shoulder. I like to take a bind to prevent me from collapsing. If you're not quite there yet, just keep your arm out like this. And just breathe. Keep a bend into your knee. Don't overextend your knee. And don't overextend yourself. Meet yourself where you're at. Not everyone, no one is super flexible in the beginning. Some people, yeah, sure, are natural at it. Most people aren't. Most things take practice. Once you start improving in things and you can start seeing your growth, it's amazing, honestly. One of the things I love about yoga, I'm only competing with myself, and it's not even a competition, it's something that I give to myself. So inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, other side, left side. Side bend over to the left. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we're going to come onto our backs. Go ahead and bring your legs mat distance apart and shift your knees from side to side, kind of in a windshield wiper motion. And just release your lower back and your hips some. Inhale, bring your knees to your chest and rock back and forth. Inhale, and go ahead and take your big toes into your hands. This is happy baby. So you kind of want your actual tailbone touching the ground. So a lot of people come up like this. Keep your tailbone planted like this. If that means that your legs can't come up like this, that's okay. Your legs are like this. If it feels comfortable and safe and good to you, go ahead and rock side to side. Feels so good on my back. It's like a little back massage. Happy baby. Inhale, let's go ahead and extend your feet into the air. Arms overhead, full body stretch. Feels good. Exhale, bring your arms to your side. Let's settle down into a Shavasana. This is called corpse pose. Whatever is comfortable for you. If you'd like to go with the theme of opening, I'd like to offer a reclined butterfly. So go ahead and it's putting your feet together and opening your knees like this. Whatever feels most beneficial, nourishing, and good to your body. This is your practice. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Settle into your Shavasana. I'll call you out when it is time. invite you to notice your breath during this time. How was it at the beginning of class? How were you at the beginning of class? And how are you feeling now? Breathe. On an inhale, begin to bring movement back into your body. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. Maybe do a full body stretch. When you're ready, roll onto one of your sides. Make a pillow out of your bicep. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale and meet me in an easy seat, whatever feels comfortable to you. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. I'd like to end class with 3 unifying breaths. So exhale all the air out of your lungs. Deep inhale. Exhale out through your mouth. Let it go. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly blink your eyes open when you're ready.